Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Greene King Yardbird Pale Ale. 4%, inspired by the bold American IPAs and named after the American jazz legend Charlie Bird Parker. Full of hops and a lasting fruity flavour. So, on ratebeer.com, which is an aggregated beer review website, you know, anybody can go and buy a review on, good or bad, and 2.92 from 247 ratings, which I think is about standard on there, because aggregated websites usually are lower than standard, reviewers, namely because you get a lot of people who give out really, really bad reviews, Carbonation and lacing with this one, amber in colour, white head, nice floral citrus aroma, and certainly hoppy with that. And since my last review a few hours ago, the sun has been out and it's been glorious. Much nicer to see it this time of the year. We've had enough rain just this last week, especially for people who live in the UK, especially those who live in anywhere that's been flooded. I mean, it must be hell. I live on top of a hill, so I'm not too bad. But yeah, people who live near low-lying floodplains, my God, it must be terrible for them. So, I reviewed a lovely Belgian beer earlier. That's the fella there. Fantastic. Had dinner and noticed the burning smoke coming from the kitchen. I walked in and says, "God, it's burning." And wife looks around, nothing. And then she notices the steamer. We've got a steamer that sits on top of the oven with 3 layers on, to steam the veg. Ran out of water, and she lifted it off. My God, the metal inside, it's all gone black. And subsequently, the food had a rather charcoal taste to it, and not really nice. Well, the vegetables anyway, not nice at all. Kitchen stinks, and I've just painted that kitchen, so not pleased. So, look at a couple of reviews, see if there's anything, what other people think. See, someone here has given it a 4.5 out of 5. Bottle out of a box of Greene King beers. I'm surprised by this one. I really thought I wasn't going to like it, but it's really nice. A lovely hoppy finish. 4.5 out of 5. And you see what I mean by quite high reviews and quite low reviews, And that's somebody with 173 ratings. So another one, 3.4 out of 5 from the US. Amber pour, noses caramel and light hops, tastes of piney hops, caramel, red fruit, light, chewy, okay. 3.4 out of 5. And I just want to... Another one, 2.8 out of 5. Correctly categorised as a golden ale here on RateBeer, and not just due to the colour, much lighter than an English pale ale. The nose is almost lager-like, though there's a nice and unexpected dose of bitterness on the tongue. Overall, this one is okay for a golden ale, but somewhat boring if you like labelled designation. Somewhat boring if you take labelled designation seriously. Yeah, definitely hoppy on the tongue. Definitely getting the pine from it. I had this before in a can. It does taste very similar to that, Pleasant enough tasting. For me, though, I classify this more as a session pale ale rather than, anything, out there, really. It wouldn't be a go-to beer for me. But for people who don't drink a lot, want something easygoing, with a little bit of hops, bit of bitterness in the back end. Yeah, it's the sort of beer that would appease that. And let's be fair, the older population, the majority, would prefer this type of beer. I mean, I've got a friend, and all he drinks is John Smith's. I think that's because it's cheap. But this would appease to him. But some people, I mean, I've got another friend who drinks a lot of ales, and he won't touch the hoppy stuff. He won't touch Punk IPA. He hates it. So it's about, I suppose, like with any beers, it's appealing to the majority, isn't it, rather than just to a few. Saying that, I mean, if any of you have drank Stone's Go-To IPA, that for me is a beer that, with the hops, are on another level to every other beer that I've tasted. Probably the hoppiest beer out there, and I mean, really, that should be a shot glass beer because it's just that hoppy. It's just, it's immense, the taste. Would never want to drink it again. Glad I did, but wouldn't want another pint of it, because it's just too much on the palate. So this is nice. It's nothing special, but on an afternoon where the sun was out, not like now because it's gone in again, but on a sunny afternoon, sat out in the garden, a couple of these, it's definitely sort of beer that you'll chill out on. I'm trying to see if anybody, yeah, I mean, some of them caramel and sweet malts. I do get the caramel, definitely get the citrus. Just pleasant, that's all you can describe this. Pleasant, not groundbreaking, no real complexities of taste, but a little bit of fruit in there. Yeah, not bad at all. Now I'm getting to the stage where I've got that much review stock that I need to start banging the reviews out quite quickly. Now I'll start checking dates on some of these tins because you buy cans and bottles, and I've bought loads. And the ones you don't fancy reviewing, well, they're the ones I need to be checking because not every beer, do you want to review? Not every beer is a top 10 beer that you think, I'm definitely reviewing that first. And I need to start doing some checking because I feel that I might be a little bit, there's a few that are going out of date. Not that I care for dates, but, you don't want to be drinking something a couple of years out of date. That would be sacrilege. Now, I've gone around the beer shops last few days, and I've noticed there's a slightly worrying trend at the likes of, we'll go for Asda and Sainsbury's. No, Sainsbury's and Tesco's first. They're having 440ml canned beers. And let's be fair, 440ml canned beers is still less than a 500ml bottle. But these canned beers are going with a price. So Tesco's yesterday, I mean, I got 3. And here's one of them, eh? And this little fella was £3 a tin. And, that's expensive. Especially when, you can get bottles like, say, like this sort of bottle here for £1, for 4 for 6. 150 a bottle, and bottles more in a bottle. And it does seem to be the thing recently where there's a trend of higher priced beers these days. And, obviously people are buying them because if they didn't buy them, they'd soon knock them off, get rid of them. But there does seem to be a trend of that, I mean, I know companies need to, make money, and obviously supermarkets, I suppose, need to make money off the companies. But for the beer person, craft beer drinker, you don't really pay too much out for your beers. Not really, anyway. Unless the beer is absolutely fantastic, then I suppose you don't mind so much. But it is a worrying trend. I went to Morrison's today, and luckily most of their beers were either on a 4 for 6, a 3 for 5, or a 2 for £4 deal. And I got some good beers out of that deal. So, an excellent review for it, which I'll start on very soon. So, to break this one down, amber pour, carbonation and lacing, a white head, floral on the nose, floral citrusy nose, same on the taste, hops, bitter malt, there's definitely caramel in there. 4%, it's Westgate Brewery, so it's made by Westgate Brewery for Greene King. For me, definitely a session pale ale. Nice enough on a summer's day. I wouldn't want to drink it in winter, I want something a bit darker. But interesting enough. Out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3.8 out of 5. Yeah, just above the likes of John Smith's. And as I feel, it's that type of drink, it's nothing overly that floats my boat, but nice enough tasting as it is. Right, time to go back outside, do some mowing, hey? Father's Day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Well, I would if I can ever get this bloody thing to turn off. I need another mouse. I can't move the mouse. There it is, look. Oh, come on. The pointy bit's stuck. Oh, it's not doing it again. Oh, for the crying out loud. This could be a long review. Oh. So it moves further away, but it doesn't move closer. Patience. Come on. Okay, now I'm going to smash the mouse up in a minute. So, Brexit. Hey. Oh, the mouse just disappeared. It's funny how it goes, isn't it? There you are 1 minute, reviewing. And the next minute you're waiting for a flipping mouse for the pointer to come back on. And I can't find it. It's just disappeared. I'm going to loosely, no. But for crying out loud. Well, I can't remember how to do it. Yeah, it's definitely gone. Oh, does that do it? Anything? No. Okay, bugger off. Oh, there it is. Hello, little fella. Come on. That's it. Oh, I've just moved it past. That's it. Come on down a bit. Oh, clicked end stream. Alright, I need to move it up. Oh, now you play ball. Oh, I'm a fraction of an inch away. Oh dear. Oh, come on.